is good, you guys? What is good? What's going on, y'all? Y'all, I'm back with another video. Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about a lot of things I see in the comments, right? People always ask questions like, how do they break the trauma bond? How is it, am I supposed to break the trauma bond? What do I need to do, Yolanda? How do I get out of this trauma bond? Like, what do I need to do? Because I need to break the trauma bond, but I'm having a hard time, like, blocking the narcissist, right? Because this is where it all starts, with you getting rid of this individual and cutting off all contact, severing everything between the two of you, right? And all mutuals in between. Okay, so here's the thing. Breaking that trauma bond is not going to be easy. It really isn't. I'm telling y'all, that is the most painful thing that you're probably ever going to go through in your life when it comes to dealing with any kind of relationship, right? Well, what you thought was a relationship, right? Breaking that trauma bond is hard because you have to first block the narcissist. And when you're still addicted to the heroin, right? It's not easy. It's not easy to break free from this trauma bond. But let's just do the math on it real quick. Okay, you know what you went through with this person. You know what you dealt with this individual. You know how they treated you, how they lied to you, they manipulated you. They scammed you, they conned you, they duped you. They did everything humanly possible to destroy you, right? Yet, you want to stay attached to them, right? So, it's not that you really want to. You're stuck, you're still in the addiction, right? You're still stuck in the trauma bond, okay? So, you really want to break free, but it hurts to break free. It feels more comfortable if you're connected to this individual, right? Because it makes the pain go away. This is how it feels. You guys, if you stay attached to that narcissist, if you stay stuck in that trauma bond, it is more painful than it would be if you were to just let go. Okay? Yes, if you let go, hell yes, it hurts. It hurts like hell. Okay? But the thing is, it only hurts like that for some time. The longer you stay away from this individual, the more you keep them out of your life, the more you sever our contact, go no contact completely, close all the doors that lead to you, and make sure you don't leave any cracks, right? Get the narcissist out of your head. The more you do this, the easier it becomes, versus you staying attached to this person, making it harder for you. Why would you want somebody who doesn't know up from down to be in your life? Left from right to be in your life. Yes from no to be in your life. Why would you want somebody who's backwards? Who don't know front from back? These are people who don't know anything. These individuals are stuck, okay? They suffer from arrested development. You guys, they say narcissists, and even I feel this way too, right? Or equivalent to a toddler. There are toddlers who are smarter than narcissists. There are toddlers who even understand yes and no. Listen, why would you even want somebody like this to even stay in your life? Just taking up space. Just doing things to constantly hurt you. You're in their life for one reason, and they're in your life for another reason. You're trying to stay a part of this individual while they're trying to destroy you. Do you really want someone like that in your life? Don't you think it's best to try and break this trauma bond? Yo, you got to get rid of this person. You can't stay worried about the pain you're feeling. Listen, you have to get to a point where you realize it hurts more being connected to this person than it does being disconnected. Listen, in the beginning, it does really hit you really hard at first, depending upon how addicted you are to this narcissist. But you have to understand, you're not yourself. You're stuck in an addiction. You're not yourself. This is not something you would choose for yourself had this been any other person. You would not allow someone who's abusing you to stay in your life. This is not what you would do. You're not thinking rational. It's hard to think rational when you're still addicted, okay? But you got to learn to let go. And I mean really let go. And I read these comments all the time where people are like, well, how am I supposed to just block them? You know, it's really, really hard. I'm having a hard time. You just got to do it. You just got to block them. This is not something you can think about. You think long, you think wrong. You can't think about this. You just got to go with it. You just got to do it. You just got to let it pan itself out. You just got to go through the pain, because the pain is inevitable. You're going to go through that anyway. You're going to suffer the pain regardless. But you got to let them go. You have to block this narcissist. You have to not be peeking for them, not checking for them, not hoping for them, and definitely not wanting them to hoover you. You want a dummy to hoover you? Are you sure? You want a class act clown to hoover you. Think about that. Someone who's careless and maniacal and will do anything possible to make everybody around them miserable. Are you sure that's what you want? No, you're not thinking rational. When we're in this part of it, we don't think rational, guys. But after that discard, when we're still stuck in that addiction, listen, we want the heroin, okay? We are not ready to let it go. It is hard to kick that addiction, but it's something you got to do. And guess what? You got to do it cold turkey. Yep. Now that's where it's going to hit at, you know. You got to do it cold turkey. You just got to let go. You have to let go, and you have to not. Y'all, listen, it's easier said than done. As I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I'm telling y'all, it's like, I remember going through this part of it. It's nothing to play with. It's not easy. And you will have, listen, you got to pray at this point. You got to pray and stay very, very close to God, because this is where it gets hard. This is where it gets hard, because a lot of us was forced to just go cold turkey. You're forced. You're forced. And for the ones that is not forced to go cold turkey, and you're still dealing with that narcissist, you're just prolonging the inevitable, because it's going to happen. You're going to face the same fate. It's still going to go on, and it could hurt you even more for the longer you take to get out of it. Remember that. The longer you stay with a narcissist, the harder it is to break it. Okay? Meanwhile, they've gone on in their mind so far out away from you, they don't feel a thing. Remember? They don't get attached to you. They never felt anything anyway. Remember that. You have to push yourself to get to a place where you can say, you know what? This is it. And you got to do it cold turkey. You don't have a choice. And I know that it's going to be hard. I know that it's not easy to just walk away and block them, because you're still stuck, like I said, in the trauma bond. But this is where you have to start pulling yourself, weaning yourself away, letting go, let them wither away from you. The reason why is because the longer you stay stuck, the longer you keep peeking, the longer you keep trying to figure out what's going on, the longer you stay rooted into this trauma bond, the longer the narcissist is going to be able to pull on your feelings, your emotions, all your energy. You're going to still feel drained, whether they're there or not. It's something you have to do. It's not going to be easy. It's not. But as the days progress, it does get easier. Trust me, it hurts more to stay in it than it does to let go. Even though it doesn't seem that way, it really is. I just want to bring y'all that message. Thanks, guys, for listening. Take the time out to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Until next time.